Hi everyone, I'm using the Gilded Tarot for our reading today. I'll choose some cards from the Gilded Tarot. I'll choose one from the Gods, Goddesses and Angels. I'll choose one as well from the Mystical Healing, and also one from Archangel Michael and his Sword of Light. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective, or anyone who views this video, and as always, take what resonates, just pop the rest to one side, just see what unfolds. So today we have the Sun in beautiful conversation with Jupiter and Mercury. So the Sun has been lighting up the nodes of destiny and really illuminating our path, bringing in opportunities that we didn't think were possible. And today's such a beautiful day with Jupiter and Mercury. Mercury is sat on top of the Sun, receiving the communication from the higher realms, from the galactic center, helping us to interpret it, in helping us to interpret the spiritual into this reality. Jupiter is expanding everything, making everything bigger, asking us to speak our visions into reality, to use our words, because words have a vibration and they go out and create particles to come together as matter and create our reality. So when we are speaking from a place of joy, then we then start to resonate and align and create opportunities that bring us joy. Everything that's happening in the outside world is the shadow, and we can speak about it, we can start to put our points of opinion, but when we are doing that, we are not creating new earth, we are creating a lower vibrational reality for everyone. Sending compassion and sending love and light out into the world to anyone who may be suffering and going through the traumas of the world. As we are anchoring this light, and Jupiter is asking us to dream big, to reach outside the box, to step outside the box, to refocus and align as often as we are in need to do that, just to keep focusing on what is real. And with AI and everything that's happening, no one knows what the truth of anything is anymore. I am real. You can tell by everything around me. This is not AI. It's not perfect enough to be AI. I'm human. And so when we take our attention away from everything that's digital on media or wherever, to bring our attention into our close reality, because we know this is real. We know what we are, who is in front of us. We know what situations are occurring around us. So keeping it close, knowing that what we are seeing in our own vicinity, that's real. Anything else, we're going to get lost, we're going to get confused. Some people are saying this, some people are saying that, and we all start to fragment This is about bringing ourselves into a wholeness that is infused with love, infused with compassion. This is there are new potentials now of love, of mind and body, and in our relationships. So to focus on that, keep our focus with intent on our relationships, on our surroundings, and keeping it real. So I'm asking for a message for the collective, for the highest and greatest good for the collective, for anyone who views this video. So yes, this is a beautiful time with Sun, Jupiter and Mercury. So Sun bringing the messages from the gods. Jupiter also is a planet of spiritual wisdom, bringing through that wisdom, that spiritual knowledge, spiritual authenticity, integrity, and as we stay in our truth and our alignment, everything starts to expand. So whatever we're focusing on today and tomorrow, as Mercury is in a Gazumi with the Sun, so Mercury sat right on in the heart of the Sun, receiving the downloads from the heavens, allowing them to flow into our energy fields, into our psyche. When we sit down and we activate our energy field, we activate our chakras to receive this downpouring of spiritual gifts, that we will be able to communicate and understand. So I am asking for a message, and as always, take what resonates. Just pop the rest to one side, just see what unfolds. So there we have the Six of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Beautiful. The base of the pack, we have the King of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, and we'll take the Four of Wands as well. So the Six of Swords is taking us to a new environment. As we have cultivated within, we've cultivated our mind, we've created a happy place within our mind that creates an uplift in our energy, an uplift in our mood. So the Six of Swords, you can see there, she's traveling, she is moving on still waters. Waters represent our emotions. So when we have a nice calm mind, we have a nice calm body, nice calm emotions, and we are then able to listen to the guidance, to really feel our way through whatever may be going on in our lives, because we are stepping into the unknown. This is a time of mystery. There's things happen planetary wise that there's no record of it happening before. So we are genuinely moving into a new era, and as we are stepping into this new era, it is a remembrance of we are guiding our own destiny. Whatever we focus on, that is what we are going to create and actually move towards. So now we are surveying the outside world and then going within. So when we survey the outside world, it's how situations may be making us feel. So as we survey the outside world, whatever is coming up within us, we go down deep within and tend to the emotional feelings that may be occurring, to realign, to know that we can't control anything. We can't control what's going on in the outside world. All we have control of is our emotions, our thoughts, our own behaviour. And when we take the steering wheel of that, we start to then take responsibility for the energy that for the attention and where we are placing our energy, for our attention and where we're placing our energy. So we start to really focus on things that are medicine to us. They feel like medicine. When we watch or listen, it feels like medicine. If we're digesting something that is causing us to really ramp up inside, we know we are releasing some kind of toxin, anger, adrenaline, cortisol, all those stressful hormones. To take a breath, go within, calm our systems down. There's a lot of sensory stuff going on in the outside world. Going within, calming our system down, calming our nervous system down, taking those deep breaths, refocusing. So this is a beautiful day to really focus on the direction, these wonderful opportunities that are starting to open, that we really never knew were possible, because we've done the shedding. And this is a 9-year. We are in the month of Virgo, which is the High Priestess, and the card that is associated with Virgo is the Hermit. So both the High Priestess and the Hermit are telling us to go in as we move through this eclipse season. So I'm just feeling time is bending. Time is really acting strange. When we're going through a simultaneous of releasing, of letting go, of shedding, and coming into alignment with our visions. And as we shed, our visions become stronger. We can touch them, we can feel them coming into existence. The 10 of Pentacles, beautiful card of the treasure chest that's within us. We are being guided within, and that's where the treasure chest resides, within us. And the wisdom, the challenges that we've gone through, and the lessons that we've gone through have created such deep wisdom within, that have become a treasure to us, that have really helped us to find quality of life on so many levels. As we have worked on our mind, it heals the body, the mind body medicine. And so we found all these ways of listening to our innermost being, and this is opening up now as divine abundance. There is prosperity, and tens are completion. So there are things coming in that old karmic cycles are going, so that we can step into the treasure, onto the golden path, so that we can now start to reap the rewards of focusing on our innermost treasure. So beautiful energy. And then the King of Cups, and we also have the King of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles. This is the King Solomon alchemy, the Midas touch. So this is where we are alchemizing those lower emotional melodies, and the King of Pentacles has done all that. He's worked through the mental. He has worked through the emotions and his passions and his endeavours, and is sat there now anchored in that divine prosperity of health, wealth and well-being, and everything that is magical. So he sat there with the King of Cups. The King of Cups is emotional maturity. Is as we gain this emotional maturity, we then are open to receiving these divine messages that Mercury is bringing through. Jupiter is expanding. Wherever Jupiter is next to it makes things bigger, it expands things. So this is beautiful energy of mental, emotional and physical prosperity. So there's a powerful healing occurring when we sit in silence, when we take the time to just sit and be, feel the divine powers all around us, our angels, our guides, feel them around us, our loved ones in spirit, our ancestors who are guiding us. We are not doing this on our own. And when we start to feel that, we let go of the fear, we let go of the pressure, because we're not doing this alone. There is a powerful force working through us, all around us, to be able to anchor this prosperity into our lives now. And we will all see prosperity differently. Prosperity comes in many ways, but prosperity does bring happiness and peace of mind. The Two of Pentacles is just asking us to stay in balance, in alignment, because there is a huge amount going on in the outside world, and it's very easy to slip into it. So the Two of Pentacles is reminding us to keep one eye within, as the High Priestess and the Hermit. Keep going within, but just survey the outside world to for these beautiful portals of opportunity that are opening up. So staying in this balance. When we're feeling a little bit wobbly, take ourselves out of the equation. Take some oils, maybe juniper. Take a nice breath of smell juniper. Inhale some juniper. Take some batch. Hold a crystal, a grounding crystal, and just use our tools that way, and constantly grounding ourselves. Now when we ground ourselves, we really are connecting to Mother Earth and the heart of Mother Earth with every step we take. So when we're conscious of that, we start to walk in peace and balance and stability. And the Eight of Pentacles he is so focused there on crafting his creation, and we are Mars and Venus come into a beautiful sextile next week. I think it's Monday, and this is the threefold path where we have the divine masculine, the divine feminine, bringing through the divine creations. So this is a wonderful time, and we're being asked to don't take our gaze away from our divine creations. All the energy we're placing there will come back and will resonate throughout our reality. So I'm asking the mystical healing cards. Oh, and there is the angel of support here in the mystical cards as well. So we are being truly and wonderfully supported. So there we go. Learn from karma, and that's what we have. This is the time of the eclipse. It's a real karmic time that we see the patterns. We see the patterns that we have created or been entangled with, and we start to change them. We start to choose a different way of being or a different way of speaking, of acting. So that creates a different timeline. So this is learn from karma. There is good karma. So the happier we are, the happier we become, and we are, when we're in that place of compassion and love, we start to receive good karma, as when we are projecting our pain and blame on the world around us, because there's a lot of division in the outside world. So when we come into this unity, as at the highest level we're all one, we're all divine source energy, to really focus on that, the oneness of all that is, and allow the maybe anger or frustrations or whatever thoughts may be keep occurring within our minds that are not good, that are not beneficial for us mentally, emotionally or physically. We are starting to see that now every thought, every word, every action holds a consequence. And we're being asked to learn from karma, and to temper your criticism. So there is a lot of anger in the air. The air is explosive. Feels like at any moment something could trigger something. So as we stay in peace, as we resonate in that place of compassion, it's compassion and it's love and it's a sacredness. We are not adding to this build up of energy that it's almost tangible. We can almost feel it, that something's triggering to go off, and it's just, let's calm it down, calm down, not to go into the criticism of ourselves or others or even other countries. We only have control over ourselves, to be gentle with ourselves, to be gentle with the people around us, to be going through our self-care, to really be aware of any judgment thoughts that we may have, because they're going out there and they will create something karmic. We are energy, we are particles, and as we are thinking, and that electrical impulse is leaving us and going out and creating in our energy field. So when we are calming it down, regardless of how anyone or any situation is trying to trigger us into some kind of criticism or judgment, to take a breath, know that there is a divine order. Even if we do not understand it, there is a divine plan that we all fit in. And so when we stay in this place of remembering, everybody's got karma with each other, we're all doing a karmic dance here. Whoever is hurting another person, those two souls have got a karmic lesson to heal that is theirs, and no other soul can prevent that from happening. So when we start to peel ourselves away from what is occurring in the outside world, knowing that deep down we know that there is a plan that's bigger than us, that's bigger than what our mind can comprehend. To stay in that place of faith is what's coming through, to stay in faith. And so this is, again, this is, and with this as well, we have examine your integrity, making sure we're doing things from a place of integrity, that we're doing it from a pure place of assistance, not going out of alignment, into codependency or anything like that, that we are doing things from integrity, not from a place of criticizing someone else. And really the powerful lesson, especially with Jupiter and Mercury and the Sun, and the Sun's been lighting up the nodes of destiny, to really examine, are we going into an old pattern? Are we going to, am I getting angry with someone because they're not, they're not being kind to me, or they're being short with me. So I'm allowing that to take my energy and start me thinking that there's something not, I'm doing something wrong, or that person I need to stay away from. These are all karmic. Everything is karmic, and it's being magnified. And you can see in the outside world, if we all get involved in what's going on, we're going to lose ourselves completely. To really hold it together, to hold ourselves and each other together in that wonderful energy of support, of empowerment, of help, and so the energy is very, very beautiful. In any which way we look at it, it's going to expand. So it can expand, and we go back into a karmic situation, or we can change it and start moving towards listening to the divinity, listening to our hearts, listening to the messages that are coming through, that are going to expand and bring through wonderful opportunities when we take our gaze away from the criticism, from the stepping into the old karma, when we do things from a place of integrity, not putting any control over anyone, doing it from a pure place, and really examining that as well. So this is a powerful time of taking breaths, listening to what's going on within us, feeling ourselves, feeling our way through this energy, feeling our way through, and not getting entangled into anything that we are going to go into, that we're going to get lost, we're going to lose ourselves, and then end up exhausted, end up going round in circles, in these karmic circles. So holding on to the alchemy, the alchemization of the King of Pentacles. He's done the work, he's here assisting us. The King of Cups assisting us, these two beautiful divine masculine, this energy of the earth and water coming together, our emotions, and how we're creating around us to stay in this place of going within and alignment. So I'm asking for a message from the gods, goddesses and angels for some support, for some guidance. The god of conflict resolution. So being encouraged to walk away from any current conflicts, and the god of conflict resolution is assisting us to really stay in our heart and our higher heart, to not feel that we need to tell somebody what they need to be doing or should be doing, or making anybody feel less than who they are, and not get tempted to step into any kind of conflict. I'm going to ask for another message. The angel of soul love. So the angel of soul love, this is healing at a soul level. With the karma, this is so powerful. Healing at a soul level through this karmic time, through this time of remembrance of who we truly are, that where we put our energy, that is going to be what. So if we're in a place of fear, we're feeding the lower vibration and negative things that are occurring in the world, we're actually feeding it. We're not healing it. When we send love and light from a place of alignment without any expectation of how it's going to heal, just know that it's coming through from the depths and our hearts, sending it there, or just sending it out into the air, into the earth, Mercury, Jupiter are going to expand it. And that energy that we're sending that is so beautiful and full of love, wherever it's received, they'll start to feel loved, and they'll start to feel that, you know what, everything's going to be okay. So a deep time of looking how we value ourselves, and of self-love. So I'm asking Archangel Michael for a message. I'm feeling Archangel Michael stepping in, telling us not to worry. We've got the strength to go through this in a gentle and harmonious way, because that's our protection, and He is around each of us protecting us. He's bringing healing to any essence of our energy, our body, that is holding any kind of shock. So when we take a nice deep breath and just allow anything that we've been through that's created shock within our energy field, within our bodies, for Archangel Michael now to lift it into the light, because that's not, as we are releasing and surrendering any kind of shock, we become aligned to a life of freedom, of not being controlled by any kind of fear. So there's a deep, profound healing taking place with Archangel Michael, wanting us to know that we are safe, that we are now at a place of realizing that whatever we're holding within us will resonate out into our energy field, and it will create little shocks there, maybe something over here that makes us jump and puts us on edge, because this is what's being placed into the air, the frequency. So He is taking it from the core of each one of us, so that we can move with grace. And that's what I'm feeling from Mercury, from Jupiter, the Sun. So much grace coming in, helping us to feel that and move with that. And we have recognized the signs from above. The angels are sending you messages to be open to them. Instead of looking for anything that might be wrong, look for the synchronicities, look for the messages from the angels, and they are bringing through divine guidance. And I'll take this one as well. The way forward is open. You're not trapped. Possibilities and opportunities abound. I will guide you to personal and spiritual freedom. Wow. Wow, that is amazing. So when we let go of the contractions, the heaviness, the limitations that we place upon ourselves, we step into a place of possibilities that we have never experienced. So have a wonderful, wonderful day. Sit and meditate. Take yourself away into a sacred place at home where you sit and you meditate and you anchor this your sacred energy there, so it builds and builds and builds, and listen to these beautiful divine messages that are coming through from the divine, and we will feel them, maybe see some images, but sometimes it's what starts to happen around our life that we notice a beautiful rainbow, we start to feel happier and feel that joy within us that creates an upliftment. So however these messages are coming through, we will start to feel them from a resonance, from from the core of our being lifted now, activating these codes that we have been busy downloading all through this time, and they are increasing, this light's increasing and things are being activated. We're moving through this time of the eclipse, things are shifting, new things coming in, things will move out, something good will move back in, will replace it. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.